Om Shri Sai Ram. Our humble pranams at the lotus feet of our beloved Mother, Father, Guru, and friend, Bhagavan Shri Satya Sai Baba. Respected elders, brothers, and sisters, a very loving salam to you all today. Does anyone remember what value we discussed yesterday?
Truth.
That's correct. Can anyone give a short summary in 1 or 2 lines about what we discussed?
Come forward, take the mic. Yesterday, what did we say?
So basically, there's Mahatma Gandhi who followed truth. Basically, truth is very important for life and stuff. He said 2 lines. That's a great summary. Now, can anyone guess what value we're going to discuss today?
Peace.
It's Dharma.
Okay, let's start by just naming the values. What are the other values?
Non-violence.
Yeah. You have to name it 4.
Dharma.
That's correct. So, the one that we're talking, now guess which one we're going to be talking about today.
Dharma?
You can guess, you may change it.
That's correct. Okay. Now, we are going to be taking you through a few situations, and let's see how you can help us in Dharma using the value of truth.
Let's go to the first scenario. Ashit got out of his car after nicely parking it and went to go see if he did it well.
I think I did a pretty good job parking the car. Now let's go do some shopping.
After coming out of the store, Ashit sees that someone else parked their car in his way.
Oh, somebody parked their car in the way of my car. Sorry, Rama. Is it really hard for people to park properly in the parking lot?
Tell me about it. They can't leave their shoes.
You can leave the store.
Now I'll have to be really careful while moving my car.
Ashit goes into his car and slowly starts to back out, but accidentally scratches the other person's car.
Oh no, I scratched their car. Oh no, I scratched their car. But anyway, no one saw me do it. And besides, it wasn't my fault. Those people didn't park properly in the parking lot anyway. And I have a meeting in a few minutes. So what do I do?
What do you think Ashit will do?
Write his name and number and leave it on the other car. That's the right thing to do.
Alright, let's see what Ashit does.
I have an idea. Why don't I take a picture of the car and leave a note with my phone number on it so that the owners of this car could call me for any further discussion.
Good job.
Good one.
Now let's go to the second scenario where mom and son go shopping.
Mom and son, that never happened.
Forces the son
Okay.
to push up.
Come closer, come closer.
Come closer.
Come, Shashank, let's go inside and get some stuff.
Yeah, let's go.
Hey, turn into switch ra babu.
Yeah, let's go. Can I please get this toy?
No, dear, we can't buy it now. Maybe later.
Okay.
That's what your mom does.
They approach the counter to check out the items. Mom is using food stamps because she cannot afford them. The son keeps the toy with him, and mom pretends not to notice. They leave the checkout line without paying for it. You are watching all of this and wonder what you should do.
Who is this?
What would you do?
Who is
If
this
you
guy?
were watching
That's
this,
Yeah, if you were watching this, what would you do?
And who is this guy?
He's
forget about him. Cynthia, redo the scenario. I don't think there's
Can you repeat that scenario?
So the scenario is the guy takes the car and they walk away without paying.
Yes.
And if you were a bystander watching this,
Oh, he's the
what would-
bystander.
If you were a bystander, what would you do? Forget about him.
I'm stuck on him. Who is he?
Okay, now you're a bystander. What would you do, right?
Yeah, and she is using food stamps to buy the groceries.
Ah, that's important. It's a very important point. You're using footsteps.
Yeah.
Okay.
What would you do?
What would you do? Yes,
You could buy the toy.
you could buy the toy for him. Is one of the answers.
Let's see what the bystander actually does.
Oh, he's the bystander.
Excuse me, ma'am. It seems like your son likes this toy very much and accidentally took it with him. If you don't mind, I would like to give this toy as a gift to him.
That's nice.
We have a great audience here. Let's go to the third scenario. You're witnessing a fight between two of your best friends, and both of them get serious injuries. The one that starts the fight accidentally slips and falls on a rock and needs immediate assistance. Who will you help first?
The one who fell down.
Okay, that's correct.
Oh yeah, maybe SSE children should answer these questions.
What happened to them? Hurry, why are you all silent, including you?
Great. Now let's go to the fourth scenario. Your family friend cannot afford to go to a private college, but he worked very hard and got a scholarship to a good school that you also wanted. Your friend throws a celebration party once he gets it.
Congratulations for getting accepted as well as scholarship. Looks like a nice party. But wait a minute, are you serving alcohol and also drinking too?
Hey, come on, guys. It's time to party.
You're only 17, you can't have drinks.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter.
If I tell the
Shashank thinks to himself.
college about this, they'll reject you and I may get a chance to get accepted.
What do you think he does?
High schoolers, what do you think he should do?
Did everybody understand? Can one of you repeat? No. I'm asking. Hurry.
Satyan.
Satyan, get engaged.
Okay, so the kid is throwing a party because he got into a private college, and then he's illegally doing stuff, and
Really
and
giving
then
stuff?
his friend is wondering that, oh, I should tell on him, and if I tell on him, I might get a chance into getting into the college
Yes.
for his plan.
Yes.
What should he do?
Vikram, what should he do?
The important thing is the friend worked really hard to get it. Okay. Answer?
Yeah, Vikram, what should we do?
Huh?
He shouldn't tell.
He should not tell is the answer.
Okay, so this is a situation where you could go either way. You could do either one of the things. So it's just what you think is the right one.
Let's go to the last scenario. You have an upcoming opportunity to prove yourself for a promotion at work, but you get called in for a jury duty which could possibly last for 6 months if you get selected as a jury. You can easily get away with this if you just make up some simple excuse and do it at a different time. what will you do?
Go to jury.
Jury duty, only eligible people have to answer. No green card holders.
You can always get excused from jury duty.
No, but the judge is gonna say this is not your promotion is not a valid reason for jury duty.
No, but
Excuse.
they said an excuse that's
Huh?
not included.
Say that
Like-
again.
If
Like
the
you can
jury,
make up an
if
excuse.
the excuse is genuine and listed, then you should. If it is not listed, then you should go for jury.
No, you make up an excuse and you like lie. Okay, what?
You should go to jury duty because one, you get PTO, and two, your responsibility as a citizen is to do your duty to the country.
But you don't get PTO for 6 months.
What case goes on for 6 months?
No, no, all-
He said jury duty for 6 months. That's
No, you can. You
can get.
You will. You will.
If you have
If you
genuine
try
jury
that,
duty,
yeah,
6
you will.
months, they'll give PTO.
You can say
You
it's
will.
decision.
No.
Yes, yes, you will.
Reduced
If you are very intelligent, you should not go to jury duty.
Is that the right action?
What is that?
Avoiding jury duty?
No, no. On the excuse of intelligence.
Well, being a citizen of this country, our Dharma is to abide by all the laws and orders of the country and respect the authority and the judicial system too. Swami says Dharma is the root of human life. Its importance is not realized just as people looking at the fruit of a tree do not recognize the roots from which the tree and its fruits derive their sustenance. The tree has grown because of the water supplies at its root. People want to enjoy the fruits of life without watering the roots of Dharma, which nourish the tree of life.
Establish truth in your heart firmly. Whatever activity you undertake, do it with Dharma. It is truth that the same's Dharma and Dharma will in turn will protect it.
Can we switch them?
Story from Shirdi Baba's teachings. Let's look at the incident that took place in Shirdi during Shirdi Baba's time. There once was a person named Tukaram in the village of Shirdi. He was a very honest bullock cart driver. He helps people with transportation. One day, one wealthy person gave him a pouch and asked him to give it to his friend, which he delivered. When the friend opened the pouch and he saw only glass bangles instead of money. He got angry and started shouting at him and called him a thief and demanded to give back the money.
Hey, give me back my money, you thief.
I did not steal anything. I didn't even open the pouch to see what's in there.
If you won't listen like this, I'll take you to Sai and Dwarkamai. There you'll learn your lesson.
Careful, da.
Sai with glasses.
Hey, can you guys come closer?
Yeah, there you go. You have a dialogue, right?
Sai,
Ah, very good.
can you find out where the person hid the money? Sai, you know you have great power. Pranam, Sai. Can you please find out where this person hid the money? Sai, we know you have great power.
Sai, whatever is given to me, I gave them everything. How can I return the money when I don't even know the whereabouts of it?
Give Tukaram some time till the evening. Okay, Sai. Tukaram, go to Sagamir and get Remember to keep your eyes and ears open, even your heart.
But I only have time till this evening.
Saburi, saburi.
Okay.
Chakram goes on his bullock cart to Sangamner. On his way, one person asks him for a ride, which he agreed to. The person offers him some money and gets off his destination. After a few kilometers, Chakram sees that something fell off his cart and money rolled out from the back.
This is a lot of money. I can give this to Sate, and I can get rid of the punishment. So this is why Sai sent me here. No way. Sai is a great saint. Why would he ever tell me to take something that is not mine? I've been telling everyone that I'm not a thief, and now I'm about to steal. This is not correct. I will give the money back to the person and face the consequences.
Chakram returns the bag to the person. The person appreciates Chakram for his honesty and rewards him heavily. Just then, Sate comes in search for Chakram and apologizes to Chakram, saying that there was a mistake on their part in giving the pouch and that they found their money back. They also rewarded him as compensation. Chakram feels very happy and thanks to Sai.
When we follow Dharma by listening to our conscience with a pure heart and controlled senses, this Dharma itself will protect us from all difficulties. Sai Ram.
While we're getting ready, I have a scenario that I want to run by. They serve prasad in the center in boxes. Is it the right action to bring it back to the center?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
The better right action is to wash and bring it.
Sai Ram, everybody. Can you guess which president followed right action?
Is it Abraham Lincoln?
Oh, let me guess.
Already put it on there. Anyway, President Abraham Lincoln was a statesman and politician who was also the 16th President of the United States. And Lincoln always fought for liberty and equality. And he demonstrated this when he issued his Emancipation Proclamation in order to abolish slavery or end slavery. And these are Lincoln's leadership qualities. Lincoln was always a strong leader and cared so much about his country. And out of love for his country, Lincoln swore to protect the U.S. or Union government, as it was known back then, from the Confederates, which is basically a part of the U.S. which had separated itself because it wanted to keep slavery. And anyway, there were many other great leaders besides Lincoln. So why are we talking about Abraham Lincoln? Well, all of these leaders had many great visions, but Abraham Lincoln was the only one who acted upon his vision and pushed others to act upon his vision too. And during his childhood, Lincoln was employed in many jobs, and therefore he learned to learn from his failure and keep on trying and persevering even when he failed. And soon, as right actions in presidency, Lincoln soon issued the Gettysburg Address out of respect. Out of respect for USA soldiers who had sacrificed their lives to fight for equality during the Civil War. This was right action because Lincoln knew that these people had worked hard, and Lincoln also wanted to honor them and make sure that everybody knew that these people shall not have died in vain. And also, Lincoln has made many sacrifices to the U.S., and he has also done many actions, such as abolish or end slavery. Lincoln knew that these actions may make people hate him, such as the people who supported slavery. They might come to hate him because he ended slavery. But Lincoln still did it, even though many people would not like him for it, because it was the right action, and Lincoln knew that it was the right thing to do. And thank you.
Question to you. What year was slavery abolished?
1863, I think.
Adults.
1860. 1863 or something, I think.
And when was Baba born?
Which Baba? Shirdi cycle?
Yeah.
Well, the exact dates of his birthday and his parents are unknown, but I think it was 1826 or something, I don't know.
No, 1835.
Oh.
30 years after Baba was born, slavery was abolished.
Oh.
And that is the connection to Baba's life. We were at the church. Today you saw the people from the church. How many people there? 30 people came from the LDS church and the Latter-day Saints church. And Joe Smith is the founder. He was born in 1836. So when we were sharing about Shirdi Baba's life when he was born, and it was the beginning of the era when slavery was going to be abolished, they were shocked and they said, see how many great souls were born at the same time, including Abe Lincoln. And it is all divine master plan. And do you know why people were upset to abolish slavery? Do you know the reason?
Okay, I don't know the Dharma reason or
Yeah, the
anything.
Dharma reason. Very important. This is a dharmic reason. Why were people upset that slavery was abolished? Yeah, there is a dharmic reason for that. Not the dharmic reason why they were upset. But what I am saying is why people were upset when slavery is abolished. What's the fundamental reason?
Because the South depended on slaves for their plantations.
That is true, but why? Because slaves were the only property of the people. So when your property is taken away, when your money is taken away, your investment is taken away, you will get upset because that's the only asset you have. And that's why slavery, people did not want to get slavery abolished because it's like taking away their money and their investment. And that's the reason why they don't want to abolish this protection rights for the people, because if people are not born, then there won't be slaves. Okay, so this is, thank you. Beautiful job. Excellent.
Can anyone guess which wonder?
Ramesh uncle is being really nice.
Don't move the slide until we say next slide, okay?
Ramesh uncle,
Okay, now the question is gone.
Okay, so I'm going to offer a presentation about Go-Māta. Why do we worship the mother cow? We worship the mother cow because in Hindu mythology it is related to the goddess Aditi, who is known as the mother of all gods. A cow is similar to a physical mother because A mother feeds a child for the first 2 years, and then a cow continues to feed the child for the rest of their life. You can't see it, but it says what the cow gives us versus what we give back. The cow gives us so many things. It gives us milk for butter, ghee, and so much more. And it sacrifices its body for the humans to have meat and leather. It also has medicinal lumen, and it eats all the unused grass that, like, people don't use grass, but it uses the grass and it gives us milk and a bunch of other stuff. It also has cow dung as fuel for cooking and in yajnas. A cow uses all the parts of its body to help humans. We give back to the cows nothing. We kill them for meat and leather. We take all the useful things that the cow gives us and we give back useless things. Our center has taken up a service project called Go-Shala. This is a weekly project every Saturday where we help cows and reduce all landfill. This is how it works. Local stores throw good food that don't sell because they either don't look good or people don't want to buy them. Then volunteers take the fruits and veggies to the Preeti Ram Sanctuary in Dixon. There, the cows eat this food and give us milk and food and stuff. This is reducing landfill, recycling, and we are also getting milk from the cows. The two main religions that think of the cow very importantly is Hinduism and Buddhism. The Hindus think of the cow, as I said in the beginning, as the mother Aditi, who is the mother of all gods. Buddhists, how do you say that? Buddhists think of the cow as the afterlife of humans. And then every action of the cow is for the betterment of others, and that is why it represents Dharma.
Can you say the last one?
Every action of the cow is for the betterment of others, and that is why it represents Dharma.
Just put the mics down. Stay.
Good job, guys. Very good.
What's the L for Dharma? What is the L? The word that begins with L, the 5 L's.
Learn.
Learn. So why is learning Dharma? By the way, let's give a great job to the SSE teachers also. A fantastic job with this presentation by Group 2. Overall, you guys get 5 stars. Yes. Yes. Beautiful job. And I really liked the last line, the punchline that he gave, that every action that is done with intent of service is dharma. So what we do as we do this dharma is we learn every single moment. If you learn how the thoughts, the words and the actions can be of love and service, that is dharma. So there is so much room for, and then there are beautiful examples of Bhagavan himself teaching the students about what dharma is. Dharma creates sometimes apparent conflict from our own in these beautiful scenes that they did. What do we do in real life? What do we learn in the context of those real life situations? And when such actions are based on the love and service, there won't be any conflict. Just like Arjuna faced the conflict when he was in the real life situation of the battlefield, that he should not be fighting because he is fighting against all these cousins and teachers and uncles and grandfathers, etc. He was stuck in the context of how to do his duty, but yet address the conflict and the confusion that he is going to attack his own kith and kin. Those type of situations absolutely 100% need the divine guidance. When Bhagavan was asked how to summarize the entire Bhagavad Gita, which is predominantly about dharma, because the very first shloka of Bhagavad Gita is Siglu. This is the same situation. One person asked Bhagavan, I don't have the time to study 800 slokas. Can you please tell me in one line? Then he asked, what do you know of Bhagavad Gita? He said, Dharma Kshetra, Kurukshetra. Then he said, then Bhagavan said, yes, you got the essence of Bhagavad Gita. Then he said, no, I'm confused, what are you talking about? Then Swami asked him, what is the second word and the fourth word? Kshetre, Kshetre. What's the first word? Dharma? Kuru. Kshetre, Kshetre, Dharmam Kuru. In whatever field you are, Dharmam Kuru. Do the Dharma. This is the essence of Bhagavad Gita. What a beautiful Bhagavan we have, who didn't even ask us to read 800 slokas, but for his love for the devotee, he has amazingly explained how simple the entire Bhagavad Gita is in 4 words, and that too related to dharma. The word dharma mostly we look at as duty. Yes, it is duty that is assigned to us as the individuals. So root etymology, meaning the root of the word dharma is dharayati iti dharma. The vesture that you wear, that is dharma. Whatever vesture you wear, what is the vesture we wear? We wear the vesture of a mother. We wear the vesture of a father. We wear the vesture of a friend. We wear the vesture of a subordinate or a boss. How many vestures we are wearing? How many different masks we are wearing? You understand? Now this is very important. You have to remember they are simply masks. They are not you. Therefore, who are you? You remain as the person, even though you are doing so many different duties. You may play the role of a king in the drama, but when you get out, you have to go home and eat whatever your wife gives. There is no other choice. So similarly, we are this beautiful divine being. All these others are vestures that we are wearing. When you get onto the stage and you do the role of a king, you play it to the perfectness. But when you get off the stage, know that it is just a role you are playing. And in doing that duty or in doing that drama, as an actor, you have to do perfection. So, Bhagavan summarizes what Dharma is in 3 beautiful lines. Duty without love is deplorable. Duty with love is desirable. Love without duty is divine. This is the essence of Dharma. When you are simply love and you don't do it because of a relative transaction between you and the other person, and simply love, all the other duties vanish. And the ultimate Dharma is to love all, serve all, help ever, hurt never. This is the essence of Dharma. Jai Sai Ram. Brahmanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gaganasadrusham Tattvamasya Laksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachanam Sarvadhi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Guru Mahima Gao, Guru Mahima Gao, Guru Mahima Gao, Guru Mahima Brahmananda Gurupurnima. नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय भगवते वासुदेवाय भगवते वासुदेवाय this beautiful rendition on the significance of Guru's feet and the Dharma in the context of surrender to Bhagavan. And this beautiful composition is by Adi Shankaracharya, who extols the glory of the Guru and what else is required more than just surrendering at the feet of the Guru. Keep the mind focused on the Guru's feet. Doesn't matter how great you are, the ultimate is in surrendering the mind at the lotus feet of the Guru. Let's all be present at the lotus feet of Bhagavan. Manasa bhajare Guru charanam dustara bhava sagara taranam. कलत्रं धरं पुत्रपौत्रादि सर्वं गृहं बान्धवा सर्वमेकाधिजातम् मनश्चेन लग्नं गुरोरन्निपत्ने तदकिं 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 तदकिम् Tadakim, 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 tadakim. विदेशेषु मान्यस्वदेशेषु धन्य सदाचारवृत्तेषु मत्तो न चान्यः मनश्चेन लग्नं गुरोरङ्घ्रिपत्ने तदकिं 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 तदकिम् Tadakim, 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 tadakim. Yasho me gatam vikshudana pratapa jagat vastu sarvam kareyat prasada manashchena lagnam guroragripatne tadakim, 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 tadakim. Tadakim, 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 tadakim. Aranyena vasasya gehena karye nade manovattate me tadakhe manasena lagnam guroragripatne tadakim, 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 tadakim. Gurorashtakam yat padhe punyadehi yate bhuvati brahmachari nage labhe panchitartham padam brahma satyam guroruttavake mano yasya lagnam. Om Shri Gurupyo Namaha. Om Shri Gurupyo Namaha.
what the name of a country?
భారత
Bharata.
భారతదేశము
Bharatadesha.
భారతదేశంలో భారతమే చాలా ప్రమాణం.
For Bharatadesha, Bharata is
ఈ
standing.
భారతంలో ముఖ్యులు ఎవరు?
Who are important in Bharata?
ధర్మజ, అర్జున, భీమ, నకుల, సహదేవ. ఈ పంచభూతములు.
The 5 elements, Dharma, Arjuna, Bhima, Nakula, Sahadeva, are important.
కనుక భారతములకు ప్రధాన సూక్తులు, ప్రధాన నాయకులు, ప్రధానమైనటువంటి యొక్క కర్తలు ఈ 5 మంది.
These are 5 that have taken upon themselves five
అర్జునుడు
roles.
ఉత్తమ గొప్ప శక్తివంతుడు.
Arjuna is highly powerful.
గాంధీవాన్ని కూడా సాధించాడు.
He could have even Gandiva.
ఈ అర్జునుడు కేవలం పద్మశ్రీ 18 నిమిషాలు టైప్స్ మాత్రమే కాదు.
Arjuna is not in possession of titles like Padma Shri or Padma Bhushan.
ఇన్ని టైటిల్స్ ఉంటా ఉంటున్నాయి అర్జునుడు.
Arjuna has so many titles.
కానీ ఇన్ని టైటిల్స్ ఇన్ని శక్తి సామర్థ్యం ఉండేటువంటి అర్జునుడు అయినప్పుడు అన్నమాటను ధిక్కరించక శిరస్సు ఉంచుతున్నాడు.
Arjuna, with all his mighty power, he simply obeyed the command of his brother.
భీముడు చూస్తామా అతని భుజబలము, బుద్ధిబలము, గదబలం అనేటువంటి చెప్పశక్యం కానిటువంటి బలం ఉంటున్నాడు.
The Bhima has got the physical strength and mental strength and strength.
ఎడం చేతితో కూడా కదిలించి వేద వరకు ప్రకటించేటువంటి ఒక శక్తి ఉంటున్నాడు.
He could just take out a very huge tree.
అంత శక్తి సామర్థ్యం కలిగినటువంటి భీముడు కూడా తన అన్న ఆజ్ఞను శిరసావహిస్తున్నాడు.
Bhima, with all the mighty strength, obeyed his brother.
కానీ ఎందుకోసం చేస్తున్నాడు?
Why?
ఈనాడు మీరు చక్కగా గుర్తించాలి.
Today understand that.
అర్జునుడు అనేటువంటి వాడు ఇన్ని అస్త్రశస్త్రములతో సాధించి ఇన్ని శక్తి సామర్థ్యం గుర్తించినటువంటి వాడు కూడా అతను కేవలం ఒక అమెరికాతో సమానం.
Arjuna, with all the weaponry and expertise, is equal to America.
ఈ ట్యాంక్స్, ఈ భుజబలము, బుద్ధిబలము, గదబలము, ఈ యొక్క శక్తి సామర్థ్యంతో కూడినటువంటి బలం అంతా ఆయుధ బలాలు అధికం చేసుకునేటువంటి వాడు రష్యా వంటి వాడు ఈ భీముడు.
Bhima stands for Russia. With all the tanks
ఈ
and the bombs.
భీముడు ఎవరికి శరణాగతి పొందుతున్నాడు? ధర్మజ అనేటువంటి వాడికి శరణాగతి పొందుతున్నాడు.
Both of them have surrendered to Dharmaja.
కనుక ఈనాడు మనం ధర్మాన్ని పోషించినప్పుడు ఈ ఎంటుకులు మనకు స్వాధీనమైపోతాయి, కానీ అస్త్రశస్త్రాలతో మనం ఏమాత్రం స్వాధీనం పొందలేము.
Therefore, the moment we observe and uphold Dharma, everything else will come to you.
ఎటువంటి శక్తివంతుడు కలిగినటువంటి వాడైనా ధర్మం ముందు అణుమాత్రంగానే ఉంటాడు.
Anyone will be just a fragment before Dharma.
భారతీయులకు ప్రధానమైనటువంటి ప్రాణము ధర్మము, ధర్మము, ధర్మము.
Dharma is the main life principle for Bharati.
మన దేశం పేరు
So students,
మీ యొక్క ఆఫీస్ యొక్క పరిస్థితిని పురస్కరించుకొని కానీ, లేక మీ ఫ్యాక్టరీస్లో, ఇండస్ట్రీస్లో పురస్కరించుకొని కానీ అసత్యం ఆడవలసి వచ్చినప్పుడు కూడా మీరు ఏమాత్రం కూడా జంకు చేయక సత్యాన్ని మీరు పాటించాలి.
So students in your offices, factories, industries, wherever you may work, at times when you are forced to utter a lie, never say that.
ధర్మాన్ని మీరు నడుచుకోవాలి.
Conduct yourself in a dharma.
ఏంటి ధర్మము?
What is dharma?
అనగా నీ కాన్షియన్స్ యొక్క సత్యమే నిజమైన ధర్మము.
The dictates of the conscience is true dharma, righteousness.
చక్కని విచారణ చేయి.
Investigate well.
నీ కాన్షియన్స్ ఎస్ అన్నప్పుడు దాన్ని ఆచరణలో పెట్టు.
When your conscience endorses it, follow
దీనిని
it.
పురస్కరించుకుని ఏ ప్రాచీన వేదములన్నీ కూడాను సత్యం వద ధర్మం చర.
Basing on this, the ancient Veda says, speak truth and follow dharma, righteousness.
ప్రాచీన కాలమునందు ఋషుల దగ్గరంతా విద్యను అభ్యసించి గురుకులంలో ప్రవేశించేందుకు ముందుగా ఋషులు విద్యార్థులు చేరదీసి వారికి బోధించినటువంటి యొక్క బోధకుని దీనికి స్నాతకేతం అన్నారు. అనగా ఈ ఒక కాన్వకేషన్ గా భావిస్తూ వచ్చారు.
This is followed in the ancient system by all saints and seers in Gurukula centers by way of convocation.
మొట్టమొదటి వారి బోధించి సత్యం భూయా ప్రియం భూయా నభూయా సత్యం అప్రియం. నీవు సత్యమును పలుకు.
First you speak truth.
అసత్యమును పలకవద్దు.
Never utter a lie.
అప్పుడు నీ యొక్క జీవితము చక్కగా ప్రకాశిస్తుంది, వికసిస్తుంది.
Then your life will blossom and
ఎలాంటి
shine.
పరిస్థితులు ఎన్నైనప్పుడు మానవత్వాన్ని నీవు వదలకుండా చూసుకో.
Under any circumstances, never give up human value.
ఇది ప్రధానమైన బోధగా భావించారు.
This was the main teaching in those times.
भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Adonai Echad, Adonai Echad. Hashem Baruch Vayishtem Asti, Ushra Asti, Ushra Ahmai, Ekashai, Vayishta Yashem. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Buddham Sharanam Gacchami, Dhammam Sharanam Gacchami, Sangham Sharanam Gacchami. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. La ilaha illallah, Allah, Allah. 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 Om Saishwaraya Vidmahe Satyadevaya Dhimahi Tanna Sarva Prachodayat. Om Saishwaraya Vidmahe Satyadevaya Dhimahi Tanna Sarva Prachodayat. Om Saishwaraya Vidmahe Satyadevaya Dhimahi
Saina, thought for the day. When a man emerges from the womb of his mother, he does not find any garland around his neck. There are no jewels made of pearls, nor are there glittering gold ornaments. There are no necklaces studded with precious stones like emeralds and diamonds. But there is one garland around his neck. Brahma strings together consequences of his past deeds into a very heavy garland and puts it around his neck at the time of his birth. Thus, the result of our past actions haunt us. Suppose you eat pakoda in your house. After some time, you will get the belch of pakodas only. Similarly, you get results of your past karmas. Hence, your actions must always be good. In order that one always undertakes good actions, one must cultivate love for God, fear of sin, and morality in society. If one cultivates these three, one will be able to keep away from indulging in bad deeds. Love for God, fear of sin, and morality in society are all interdependent. One follows the other. Repetition of God's name helps cultivate these noble qualities. Divine Discourse, July 20th, 2009. Sai Ram.
Jai Sai Ram. We are indeed very grateful to Bhagavan for his incredible ways of manifesting himself. Today is a very beautiful day when we actually did almost 4.5 hours of Abhishekam. And after that, we had about 30 people from Latter-day Saints Church. Originally it was 5 people, but 30 people, and most of them young, most of them high school going and youth, that showed up here at the center and packed 180 backpacks that you are seeing here to be given to the children, and you can also see them in the back. How blessed these people are, incredible. And this Latter-day Saints Church is the church which was across the street where we conducted the yajna in April, and they were so kind in allowing us to use the entire parking lot. And it was so inspiring because Brother Will came and gave on Easter Friday a talk on the significance of Easter at the yajna. After that, he read 5 books on Sai Baba because he was so inspired to see what Sai Baba really stood for in love and service, and he said he was totally transformed just by being present for that event, with how much love was radiating every nook and corner of that place. And after that, he assembled his own churchmates, and Brother Chandra and I had the opportunity of sharing with them what Sai Baba and his mission was. And today was the day in action, and they showed up at the Sai Center and they participated in putting together this 180 backpacks, 90 toys for the little companion animals that are present in the shelters. And you see those at Bhagwan's lotus feet. And in addition to that, 144 care kits were assembled, and you see the care kits at the feet of Bhagwan. And on the top of all of that, I have to say, there are people here that came here in the morning at 7:30, 8 o'clock, and they have not even gone home yet. This is the love for Swami that expresses itself, and it expressed itself today. We saw Vibhuti manifested on Bhagwan's picture just because of that love and the grace. And he responded saying that this is what really Sai Center stands for. It's not just coming and doing aartis, it's not just coming and partaking in the worship, but service to humanity is the pillars of Bhagwan's mission, and this is the true Dharma. His grace is so immense that even thought for the day, he chooses to match exactly what's going on in the Sai Center. Whether it is study circle, whether it is these events that we practice, and how great it is to contemplate with our dearest children. Yesterday they presented Group 1 children talked about Mahatma Gandhi and the value of truth. And today, what a beautiful presentation the Group 2 children have put together on Abe Lincoln and about real life situations about Dharma, engaging every one of us. Swami, we don't know what we deserve to be at your lotus feet to begin with. We thank you for allowing us to know you, to know your name, to be part of this sublime mission, and most of all, giving this beautiful place where we come together at your lotus feet, independent of caste, creed, religion, absolutely no force. Thank you, and thank you, Mother Sai. And today yesterday we had the beautiful contemplation on Go-Māta, and I have to say the bhajans that Brother Ramesh is putting an effort in selecting related to each of these values is also very inspiring. I'm sharing all of this because of this incredible love that is sprung forth from the bottom of the heart with gratefulness and gratitude to Bhagavan. And I thank each and every one of you who have been such an inspiring part of doing this service with young children, with commitments at home, at work, with all of those things. The young people and the youth are coming together to do this at the center. That is nothing but Bhagavan's vibhuti, that is His grace. Let us not forget that we have 3 more days left, and tomorrow will be the value. Now Achintya has to answer. What will be the next order? Peace. Okay, say it loud, because he was trying to ask us, So what is after Dharma? peace, shanti. And tomorrow it will be Group 3 SSE children will be presenting on peace. And here is the beautiful thing what they are doing. They are not simply talking about people that we do not know of. Mahatma Gandhi, Abe Lincoln, people like that who lived amongst us, but lived these human values to the core. And my dear Sharon, whenever she opens her mouth, it's values, values, values. I think after this, she will have nothing more to share on values. Because it's such a beautiful thing that Bhagavan, see, every wish of any devotee will come true when it is coming from a pure heart. One brother asked we should do Devi Matyam Parayanam. And that too happened on Thursday, with over 70 people joining from all over the place and spending almost 4 hours chanting the 700 Sapta Sheti of Mother, because we are invoking all these mothers, all these values, all these great characters that live. So tomorrow being a Sunday, it is also beautiful celebration of Eid ul-Fitr. Bakrid it's also called. And this, today is Ashadha Ekadasi, and worshipping Panduranga and invoking Allah, the Supreme Consciousness, invoking all these human values. Tomorrow also we will have, if temperature is permitting, Pallaki Seva. Yes, I know. That's why it's temperature permitting, because if it's too hot, hopefully we don't want people to get hurt with bare feet walking around. Swami will make it happen. So if he allows us to do Pallaki Seva, we will do that tomorrow. And then tomorrow also is Vishnu Sahasranam. No, Tuesday. Tuesday, okay. Sorry, no, that. So we will observe also on Monday and Tuesday, conclude with the 5th value of non-violence on Gurupurnima day, and that would be the Gurupurnima offering this year, which is 50% shorter than last year. Because we had 11 days of celebration last year, and thank you all for joining, and we'll do Brahmarpanam.
Brahmarpanam Brahmahave Brahmagno Brahmanahutam Brahmaiva Tena Ganthavyam Brahma Karma Samadhina Aham Vaishwanaro Bhutva Praninam Dehamashvitaha Pranapada Samayuktaha Vachamyanam Chaturvidam Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Swami Satya Sai Hare Bhakta Jana Samrajaka Bhakta Jana Samrajaka Bhakti Maheshwara Om Jai Jagadisha Hare Shashivadana Srikara Sarva Pranapate Swami Sarva Pranapate Ashrita Kalpalatika Ashrita Kalpalatika Apadmandava Om Jai Jagadisha Hare Mata Pita Guru Daiva Mariam Dayunive Swami Mariam Dayunive Nada Brahma Jagannatha Nada Brahma Jagannatha Nagendra Sayana Om Jai Jagadisha Hare Omkara Rupa Bhuja Shiva Sa సాయి మహాదేవ సత్య సాయి మహాదేవ మంగళహారతి అందుకో మంగళహారతి అందుకో మందరగిరిధారి ఓం జై జగదీశ హరే నారాయణ నారాయణ ఓం సత్యనారాయణ నారాయణ నారాయణ ఓం నారాయణ నారాయణ ఓం సత్యనారాయణ నారాయణ ఓం సత్యనారాయణ నారాయణ ఓం జయ సద్గురుదేవా నారాయణ నారాయణ ఓం సత్యనారాయణ నారాయణ నారాయణ ఓం నారాయణ నారాయణ ఓం సత్యనారాయణ నారాయణ ఓం సత్యనారాయణ నారాయణ ఓం జయ సద్గురుదేవా నారాయణ నారాయణ ఓం సత్యనారాయణ నారాయణ నారాయణ ఓం నారాయణ నారాయణ ఓం సత్యనారాయణ నారాయణ ఓం సత్యనారాయణ నారాయణ ఓం జయ సద్గురుదేవా శాంతి శాంతి శాంతి
जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की
जय श्री सच्चिदानंद सद्गुरु साई महाराज की जय आरती माझा सद्गुरुनाथा माझा साई नाथा वांचारी तत्वांचारी बला विलासा निर्गुणाची स्थिती कैसी आकारा आली बाबा आकारा आली सर्वागमी भरून गुणी साई मामुली ओ वाळू आरती माझा सद्गुरुनाथा माझा साई नाथा वांचारी तत्वांचारी बला विलासा तमा सत्वागी जय माया प्रसावली बाबा माया प्रसावली मायेची या खोटी कैसी माया उद्भवली ओ वाळू आरती माझा सद्गुरुनाथा माझा साई नाथा वांचारी तत्वांचारी बला विलासा सागरी कैसा खेल मांडला बाबा खेल मांडला खेलोनिया खेल हवा विस्तार केला ओ वाळू आरती माझा सद्गुरुनाथा माझा साई नाथा वांचारी तत्वांचारी बला विलासा ची रचना कैसी दाखवली धोला बाबा दाखवली धोला तू का मागे माझा स्वामी कृपाळू बोला ओ वाळू आरती माझा सद्गुरुनाथा माझा साई नाथा पांचाली तत्वांचाली बला विलासा चेताटकारी उग्र गोपिकनारी नारद तुंगो समगायन करी आरती गणराजा महाकैवल्य तीर्थ सेविति साधु संत मधु वेदल माजा आरती गणराजा बोले कृष्ण ब्रह्मचर्य राम जनार्दनी परिमस्तक गिरिले आरती गणराजा महाकैवल्य तेज सेविते साधु संत मधु वेदल माजा आरती गणराजा आरती तुकाराम स्वामी सद्गुरु धाम सच्चिदानंद मूर्ति आयदाम विराम आरती तुकाराम राघवे सागरात काशाय करीने ऐसे तुको भाजे आभंगर शीले आरती तुकाराम स्वामी सद्गुरु धाम सच्चिदानंद मूर्ति कायनाथ विराम आरती तुकाराम गीत तुलसी ब्रह्म तुकासियाले मनो निरामेश्वरे चरणी मस्तक गिरिले आरती तुकाराम स्वामी सद्गुरु धाम सच्चिदानंद मूर्ति कायनाथ विराम आरती तुकाराम साईनाथ राधा कौलावे मंदिरो जय जय साईनाथ राधा कौलावे मंदिरो आरती तो सब प्रेमे तुझला आरती देऊन करी हो जय जय साईनाथ राधा कौलावे मंदिरो रंज विशेषो मधुर बोलुनी माय जसे निज मुला हो रंज विशेषो मधुर बोलुनी माय जसे निज मुला हो भोगिस व्याधे दूच हरुनिया निज सेवक दुखाला हो भोगिस व्याधे दूच हरुनिया निज सेवक दुखाला हो दाऊनि भक्ता व्यसन हरेशि दर्शन देशि काला हो दाऊनि भक्ता व्यसन हरेशि दर्शन देशि काला हो जाले असतिल कष्ट अतिश तुमसे यादे हाल हो जय जय साईनाथ राधा पहुड़ावे मंदिर हो आलवितो सब प्रेमे तुझला आरती देऊन करी हो जय जय साईनाथ राधा पहुड़ावे मंदिर हो क्षमा सैन सुंदर शोभा सुमन से त्यावरी हो क्षमा शयन सुंदर शोभा सुमन से त्यावरी हो भावी थोड़ी भक्त जनांची पूजना करी हो वाणी तो पंच प्राण ज्योति सुमति करी हो सेवा किंकर भक्ता प्रीति अत्तर परिमल वारी हो जय जय साईनाथ बहुलावे मंदिर हो आनवितो सब प्रेमे तुझला आरती घेऊन करी हो जय जय साईनाथ बहुलावे मंदिर हो सोडून जाया दुःख वाटते बाबांच्या चरणासी हो सोडून जाया दुःख वाटते साईंच्या चरणासी हो आज्ञेस बघा आशीर्वाद घेऊन दिल सदनासी हो आज्ञेस बघा आशीर्वाद घेऊन दिल सदनासी हो जातो आता येऊन चरणाचे पास हो जातो आता येऊन चरणाचे पास हो उठवू तुझला साई माऊले निगडित साधायासी हो जय जय साईनाथ बहुलावे मंदिर हो आनंद सत्प्रेमे तुझला आरती घेऊन करी हो जय जय साईनाथ बहुलावे मंदिर हो भगवान स्वामी सुखे निद्रा करा अवधूता बाबा करा साईनाथा चिन्मय रे सुखधाम जाऊनी बहुला एकांता वैराग्याचा तुंज घेऊनी चौक धारिला बाबा चौक धारिला दयाभरे सुप्रेमाचा शिरका बाधिला आता स्वामी सुखे निद्रा करा अवधूता बाबा करा साईनाथा चिन्मय हे सुखधाम जाऊनी बहुला एकांता आय दया धाकल्य सुंदर नवविधा भक्ती बाबा नवविधा भक्ती ज्ञानाच्या समया लावणी उजळल्या ज्योती आता स्वामी सुखे निद्रा करा अवधूता बाबा करा साईनाथा चिन्मय हे सुखधाम जाऊनी बहुला एकांता दाचा मंचक हृदया काशीता गिला हृदया काशीता गिला मानाचे सुमने करुणी केले सेजेला आता स्वामी सुखे निद्रा करा अवधूता बाबा करा साईनाथा चिन्मय हे सुखधाम जाऊनी बहुला एकांता लावून एकत्र केले बाबा एकत्र केले दुर्बोधीच्या घाटी सोडली पडले सोडले आता स्वामी सुखे निद्रा करा अवधूता बाबा करा साईनाथा चिन्मय हे सुखधाम जाऊनी बहुला एकांता कृष्णा कल्पनेच्या सोडली गलबाला बाबा सांडुली गलबाला दया क्षमा शांती घासी मुक्ता सेवेला आता स्वामी सुखे निद्रा करा अवधूता बाबा करा साईनाथा चिन्मय हे सुखधाम जाऊनी बहुला एकांता मणि घेऊनी नाजुक दुष्याला बाबा नाजुक दुष्याला निरंजने सद्गुरु स्वामी निजवेल सेजेला आता स्वामी सुखे निद्रा करा अवधूता बाबा करा साईनाथा चिन्मय हे सुखधाम धामुनि बहुधा एकांता सद्गुरु साईनाथ महाराज की जय श्री गुरुदेव दत्त पाहे प्रसादाचे देवो देवो घेऊनी चालीला तुमचे चालया भोजना मानो एक सेवा तुम्हाला शेषा घेऊनी चालीला तुमचे चालया भोजना माने चिंता करुणी राहिलो निवासा शेषा घेऊनी चालीला तुमचे चालया भोजना प्रसाद आता विठोनी जावे बाबा हातानी जावे आपुला तो क्षमा कालो येते स्वावे आता स्वामी सुखे निद्रा करा गोपाला बाबा साई दयाला पुरले मानो राजा जातो आपुल्या सारा तुमची जागा वो आम्ही आपुल्या जागा बाबा आपुल्या जागा शुभा शुभा कर्मे दोष हरवाया पीडा आता स्वामी सुखे निद्रा करा गोपाला बाबा साई दयाला मुरले मानो राजा जातो माने दिले उत्तिष्ठाचे भोजना नाही निवाडिले आम्हा पुल्या बिना आता स्वामी सुखे निद्रा करा गोपाला बाबा साई दयाला मुरले मानो राजा जातो पुण्यस्मरा सद्गुरु साईनाथ महाराज की जय
Sacred, holy and supreme is Baba's Vibhuti, pouring forth in brilliant stream display of Vibhuti. So auspicious is its light, it grants fair liberation. Baba's Vibhuti, His power protects me. Paramam pavitram Baba Vibhutim Paramam vichitram Lega Vibhutim Paramartha Ishtartha Moksha Pradhanam Baba Vibhutim Idamastrayami. Sai. Om Sai. Sri Sai. Jaya Jaya Sai.